Good afternoon and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this afternoon. Peter Grant on Celtic's social media decided to do a prediction, and Celtic put it out this morning, and it was obviously recorded before Martin O'Neill did his interview yesterday. This is Peter Grant's team selection done on the Celtic app by the looks of it. People still using the Celtic app. I took it off my phone. It was taking up too much memory and stuff, and just annoying living daylights out of me. Sinisalo in goals. Colby Donovan in the back, according to Peter Grant. Austin Trusty, Liam Scales, and Sriracha starting ahead of Kieran Tierney. That might please a few people on the live. In the midfield, he's going with Rio Hatate, Callum McGregor, and Benji Negrin, and then he's going with Dice Maida through the middle, Tanekti and Yang. Interesting.
The middle of the field, and I'll say Rio Hatate, Callum McGregor, and Negrin. Up front, I'm going to go Yang, Maeda, and Tanekti.
There we go, and that's Peter Grant's team. And then he does do score predictions. His score prediction is for 3-1. Get your score. Yeah, he's injured. Celtic obviously recorded this before. Peter Grant is doing this before Fridays. This was obviously recorded during the week, before Celtic knew that Donovan was out injured. Anyway, he then goes on to say that the scoreline he'll hope it will be 3-1, does Peter Grant, and then he goes on to go on the times that will score. He's going for Callum McGregor in the 42nd minute for Callum McGregor to score, and then he's going 42 minutes for that, and then how many shots will we have? Jesus, 5. How many shots is he predicting we'll have? 9 shots on goal. Dear God, he thinks we're worse than what we are. 10 shots. Maybe have 10 shots on goal the whole game. I'm not taking betting tips for Peter Grant anyway. That's for certainty. At home, I would say Celtic will have a minimum of 18 shots in the game today. Maybe even more. I'm going to say 20 shots at goal. So let's see, between me and Peter Grant, who's more realistic? Peter Grant, the ex-football player, or me, just who does YouTube? Oh, I love it. How many corners will Celtic have? He reckons about 5. 5 corners. That's Peter Grant. 5 corners he reckons we'll have. What, in the first half are you talking about, Peter? Anyway, that is the predicted lineup from Peter Grant and Celtic posted that at 12:30. Does make you wonder, it now looks silly with Peter Grant posting that, because I don't know. Gareth, he is going with his team is Sinisalo, Ralston, Arthur, Scales, Woofed, Tierney, Kalmak, Hatate, Benji Negrin, Yang, Maida, Tanekti is his prediction. Interesting prediction. Think with your head and not with your heart. Forget all this 4-5 shit. It's going to be a 2 if 2 happening for says Scott. My bids are better than that push. 700. Oh, Lauren's got it. 742 touches in the opponent's box and 3 shots. Nah, Lauren, you've got it wrong. I'm sorry. There'll be 700 touches between the 4 at the back and Callum McGregor. And Rio Hatate will pass back 95% of the time. Don't die live on air. Jesus. That's a good old betting game, isn't it? That's why I don't bet. Let me just jump through. According to Gareth, I was finishing off my pre-stream wine. No, the bottle's not opened yet, so thankfully. Milky Coo Celtic 67, I'm doing fine. And Jim Lister says it's going to be 5-0. 5-0 on this beautiful day in paradise. Buzzing for the game already with the Green Brigade back. Should be an amazing atmosphere. Better get the telly and everything sorted out. It looks like it will only be on Celtic TV today. It will only be on Celtic TV. Let me just get rid of this screen first. And Celtic TV today. Yeah, this is the only week that we are not on any other TV channel. That's not what I want. That's not the site. There we go. That's the site that I want. When we look at the games going forward, next Sunday we are on Premier Sports 1. And then Saturday, the 25th of April. Let's just put this up on the screen. It makes it way easier for people to read it. There we go. So that's this week. That's next weekend. We are on Premier Sports. I'll put me up there in the middle. Nothing. Get rid of the Jim Lister. Apologies for that, Jim. The week after, the 5:30 kickoff. Celtic Falkirk, that is on Sky Sports. And then the week after that, on the 3rd of May, 12 o'clock kickoff, away to Hibernian, and that's a 12 o'clock kickoff, and that is on Sky Sports. And then Celtic versus Rangers on the 10th of May. We are on Sky Sports Football also. So I think the one that most people would want to watch is the semi-final. And with that on Premier Sports, should be a good one. Not many watch-alongs left now to the end of the season. What we will do all summer, I know, let's watch some World Cup football together. No commentating, just doing it, just watching it. That's what the watch-alongs for. It's not commentary. People come on and say your commentary's pish. I'm not meant to be commentating on the game. It's just we're watching the game together. Together now, together, all together now. Anyway, I'm just cutting time. There's 5 minutes until the team is released by Celtic. Release the Hounds. Get your prediction in. That's Peter Grant. The race to the finish continues at Celtic Park this afternoon as the Hoops take on St Mirren. Join us on the One Celtic Fans View from yeah, nah, I'm joking. That's Celtic TV advertisement on Twitter. I'm usually done and dusted by 2:30 then anyway. So, but Celtic, put me over here at the road. Join us live from 2:30 p.m. on Celtic TV. Live video available outside the UK and Ireland only. That's pretty bad on the Irish, isn't it? I mean, they're not part of the United Kingdom, but they're classed the same as the United Kingdom. How dare Celtic do that? Yeah, there's a picture of paradise. Once again, whoever takes the pictures takes it with the camera that doesn't show the sky. It just shows it's white. To me, it looks like he's taking it with a DJI Osmo or something like that. But anyway, just wants to focus on the grass. He needs to change the focus slightly so we could see what it's like. I mean, is it just white sky? Is it sunny at Celtic Park? I have no idea from that picture. And there's a generic one that was taken way before. Yeah, because there's no sun there. But then half the stadium's in sun there. So you could tell either one of them's taken on the day or one isn't. Who knows with Celtic? Anyway, 4 hours ago, we are minutes away from getting the team news as it comes out. How excited are you to be back at Celtic Park for the first time in ages, it feels like. First time in ages back at Celtic Park. I mean, when you look at the results that we've had over the last couple of weeks, it's not been the best, but we're still in there. We could have done better in one game in particular, I feel. Definitely the Dundee United game. Motherwell, we came through that. The Rangers game, Scottish Cup, that went to extra time. 2-2 game with Rangers at the beginning of March. We've got we've got 2 minutes until the team comes out. Let's just analyse the results over the last month or so. We started off the previous month in March after a very, very busy February. March kind of started to settle down football wise, only playing once a week thereabout. But started off the month to 2-2 versus Rangers, and then we beat Aberdeen 2-0 on the Wednesday night, 2-1, sorry, on the Wednesday night. And then we had the Rangers in the Scottish Cup, and that was, it was 0-0 after full time, but it did go to penalties. We then went to Motherwell and we won. We were at home to Motherwell 3-1. That would be a fantastic scoreline today, 3-1. I mean, it would increase our goal tally by 2. But it's getting the points that's over the line, and it gives us a little boost going into the Scottish Cup next week. We then went to Dundee United, and we never showed up. It just never showed up. Now the worry from it is the fact that Rangers away from home 2-2. You could say away from home again 0-0 at Hampden. Away from home, we win 1-0 in Europe. Celtic Park, we win. Celtic Park, we win. Kilmarnock away, we win. Anyway, the team news will be out in seconds. Let me just do this first of all, and then we'll sort that over there a bit so that when the team news comes out, we've got it. Celtic will be late as always, because it should be out any second now. It should be out. Come on, Celtic, get your act together, son. And screens went blank. I suppose the big news of the day is that the team is out, and yes, there's no Andy Robertson, because Andy Robertson has decided that he doesn't need to come to Celtic. He's going to Spurs. But the big news is Sissalo is in goals. Tony Ralston plays at the back as expected. Austin Trusty, Scales and Tierney. I told you that would be the back line. McGregor, Oxlade, Chamberlain starts the game. Celtic go on to win again. And they gave us James McGrory and the Paul Matchday. They gave us Johnston Tully. Anyway, Chamberlain plays, Benji Negron plays, Yang plays, Dyson Maeda plays also today. Up front, 3 of Yang, Maeda and Tam the Czech. Does Tam the Czech deserve that starting place? That is the big question. He's not scoring goals, is he? I mean, what can he bring to this team today? He needs to start scoring goals. That's the big one. When you look at the bench, it is Ross Dohan on the bench, Luke McCowan on the bench, Iniacho, Tenecte, Arne Engels. Arne Engels scores again. £11 million down the drain. It's not. He's been injured all season. Sriracha's on the bench. Hatati's on the bench. Arthur's on the bench. And James Forrest also is on the bench. So it is quite a strong bench when you look at it. The fact that we can bring on Hatati this afternoon. We can bring on Arne. And I said, you will see Arne Engels at some point. So for me, the 2 changes that will happen in midfield this afternoon will be Rio Hatati will come on with around about 20 minutes to go. Arne Engels will come on with around about 15, 25 minutes. How much time do you give Arne Engels? You're wanting Arne Engels on the pitch today to get his old legs running and get him up to speed before the game next week, because let's face it, it's a massive game next week. Win that game next week and we're off to Hampden again at the end of May. Yes, we're off to Hampden again at the end of May if we could get the result. Liam says he's just woke up. My sleep pattern is all over the place. I live somewhere between just get the points and we need a good performance. There's some kind of boost. Hawaii 5-0. Come on the tick, says Rab. commenting, commenting as our Patrick McCoy usually talks about boring bullshit. Ha ha. Baz, what happened to Nord Celtic? Usually got on the pub on the big screen. I don't know. He's not been on for a while. Some people go through that. They go through, they're too busy to come onto YouTube, and I get that. I don't know when you look at it over. Anyway, who cares? Baz, my back window is sunny. Sitting room is cloudy. It's maybe the curtains that are shut, mate. I might check the curtains. Just saying. We're all here for the watch long. The best commentary about the Green Brigade will get a good result today. Yes, it'll be great to hear the noise from the boys this afternoon. Not another penny campaign must be working. It's cheaper to buy an away top from the Celtic shop than to buy an unlicensed, shall we say, on eBay. Whoa, the fakes. We've had 2 home games in 6 weeks. And that lot cry conspiracy. 17 away games crammed into 31 games, but it's a conspiracy. Oh, come on, who cares? Do you know what it's Aussie John, g'day, Baz, says, and fellow supporter says, Aussie John, g'day, mate. G'day. I live 2 miles from Celtic Park. It's a lovely day, a bit windy, says Fob 1888. Losing early goal or look shite. It could be very dark very quickly here today, but let's hope that we all feel positive. Celtic will never catch up the goal difference. We just need to win all 6 games. That's it, says Kev. Just doing YouTube is in the house. Fob's on about Ralston. Enough Tam Tarantula. Tam Tarantula. Do you think that the rest of the fans will unveil a tifo welcome back the Green Brigade as a no? Jesus Christ, man. Mate, you're gonna get caught out of the stadium going, oh, those fucking drums are back. I've had fucking peace and quiet watching the football all fucking season. Bang, bang, bang. But no, the fucking drums are back. That's the reality. Do you know? I used to sit next to, but when the Green Brigade were still up the top, and when I sat in 111, and there was an old boy I used to sit beside. He worked on the 4th Rail Bridge. He was a sparky on the 4th Rail Bridge. He knew every single bit of Celtic merchandise that were going up to auction every week around the world. That was his thing. He had more Celtic memorabilia than ever. His sister Barbara used to sit just up the back for us, and he used to sit and he was like, I can't fucking handle the drums, man. The fucking drum did his head in. And I don't know what happened to him when we all got asked to relocate for the Green Brigades, but he was a fantastic. He'd been at Celtic all his life, but that was his thing. But anyway, we do digress slightly. Tam the Czech should not be in the team, says just doing football. Arne Engels on the bench. Good to see him back. Yes, Arne Engels is on the bench. I wonder how long it will take in the second half for Martin O'Neill to go, Granchi, just go in and score a goal for us, please. Because Tam the Czech, the interesting thing with playing Tam the Czech is he keeps on going out to that left-hand side, which kind of leaves Dyson wondering what the hell they'll do. Tam the Czech needs to do what Kelechi and Iacho did in the last game and just stay in the middle of the box. You know, just you're a striker, mate. You're not a winger. Just get into the box. Never mind going out wide to the box and just get in the 6-yard box. You're a big lad. Make your height and physicality count. And that's one thing that he doesn't seem to be doing just now, is making the physicality count. Now that you've seen the team, the official team, Paul's going for 3-1 Celtic. Please, Celtic finish the game before half time. Take all your chances, 4 or 5-0. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Give me your score predictions. It's windy in Glasgow. Hopefully the Green Brigade roars on today to a 2-1 win. 2-1. I would like us to score more than 2 this game, purely for the fact that I'm thinking could be a nervy ending to the game. Adamu must be terrible in training. Um, it must be because he was brought in on loan as a striker, and he's hardly. I mean, even before Kelechi Iheanacho came back onto the bench, he didn't really do much, has he? They can't even organise a song. I'm wasted. Who's playing today? Says Jamie. Someone sat on McCoy's face. What? Oh, I should really check the comments before I put them up. That would be the best way. 2-0. Might be more. A big Tam can take his chances this time. I got complaints about Tam. I get the complaints about Tam. He's howling, but we have no other option. Martin O'Neill doesn't want a Damu, and Johnny Kenny's on loan. Iheanacho can't last 45 minutes, says Lauren. And Iheanacho's told Martin O'Neill that he's at the height of his game, the height of his career. And Martin O'Neill walked away going, there may be trouble ahead. Time to check his shite and Iheanacho's off his head. Thank God I'm not the boss next season. I'm only here till May. That is the gaffer singing. The drums are calling. 2-zip or 3-zip. Dreading Ralston says, Kev, a standing ovation for the Green Brigade as they walk back in. Well, they'd have to walk back. They'd have to walk in after everyone else was in the stadium. The Green Brigade like to get there early. In and get sorted. Will they come on. Celtic should have got them in a midweek game. Had the lights coming on and they put the lights on the corner. And that empty big space just dulled Celtic Park. Had one spotlight on the team as it goes into the huddle. And as it goes into the huddle, the Green Brigade come into the stadium. The noise from Celtic Park erupts into euphoria. And come on, you boys, said Craig. The whole stadium replies, Cuz, green and white. But it didn't happen like that, did it? That's the way that we would like to have happened. But today is Yang's day to get a hat trick. Well, let's hope it looks more. 1,000-1 and Yang at the book. There's no ways at 1,000-1 with Yang at the bookies. Tam loves the attention, the praise, etc. Maybe having the Green Brigade back can change the atmosphere and the passion. Maybe today is the day he scores. Just me down YouTube says 2-1 or 3-1. 2-1 last minute winner. Don't do that. I can't do that today. Especially if Hearts are getting beat. If Hearts are getting beat, surely the stadium erupts into noise and fucking come on. 5-0. Everything comes good today. 5-0, 4-1, 3-0, 4-0. The Hoops Mark says, I think we're looking close result to 2-1 or 1-0 at Celtic Park. That will drive us all nuts. 4-1, 5-0. Yang hat-trick, even though we can't score in a barrel of fish. 4 or 5-0. First goal will be Big Tam, the saviour. That always goes to Harold Bratback, mate. Nobody will ever score a better and more important goal than Harold Bratback. Never. Never in the history of Celtic. Don't care what Tam the Czech does in his career. You know, Larson would even tell you. Harold. If you asked Henrik Larsson, who scored a more important goal for Celtic, Harold Bratback or yourself? 100% Larsson would go Harold all day long. He scored the winner. He scored the one that got us the league title. Larsson would go, yeah. You know, Larsson did that chip over the Rangers keeper way out, scored fantastic goals against Rangers. But if you asked Henrik and say, who do you think scored the most important goal who scored the more important goal between you and Harold Bratback? All day long, Henrik would go, that was Harold. Harold all day long. Harold all day long, as they say. 1-0. Aussie John will get 3-1. Clip sheep. McCoy needs new teeth. He's a slavering mess with those dentures. Has he got falsers in? Has he? You think I'm not being funny, but with McCoy's money, you'd think you'd be able to get implants. I mean, you would think anyway. Tam the check, lanky streak of. Can he say things like that on telly? Tony Stewart, thank you for your super chat. Hope Magnus is doing well in the hospital. Big shout out to Magnus in the hospital. Everyone on the One Celtic Fan Review sends you good health, Magnus, and I hope you recover soon, mate. And hopefully I don't know if he's watching or not. Hopefully he is, but hopefully he gets well soon. Up the right back, make some noise for the boys. Up the right back. Up Tony Ralston and make some noise for the boys. Says Murphy. Up the right back and make some noise for the boys. 3-1 Celtic. You know Big Tam's going to score today. Hat-trick today. And hopefully Murphy's come in and said the Green Brigade, not Tony Ralston. What a shame for Tony. What's wrong with Tony? Give Tony some. I want to see some Tony love, some Bricky love in this conversation. Come on, that's no fair. Correcting yourself and saying Green Brigade. I thought you were bigging it up the right back. Fucking Gander. Hope Celtic change their coaching staff next season. Fozzie and Maloney are not cutting it. Do we even have a training ground? Oh, that's harsh. 4-1 Celtic. I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. He was getting carried away there. I don't think so. Baz, it would be better to swap Big Tam and Benji in their positions so that Benji is up front and Big Tam is the attacking midfielder. You've maybe got a point there, mate. But the issue is I don't think that playing Benji Negrin in that centre forward position when St Mirren have got he would kind of get bullied about the box a bit. I don't know. I can understand why Martin wants to play him there, but we'll see how the game pans out. 5-0, 4-1. Oh, wait a minute till I go on. Fuck, I need to change screens. It's all gone fucking Pete Tong. See what just happened. Facebook. To get Mr. Maley's score prediction. Oh, whoa, I just seen a picture. What was that? And it'll have fucked off now, won't it? Yeah, that's Facebook at its best. It was Martin O'Neill with a potential Celtic manager in clutches. Right, Mr. Maley has his score prediction in. And wow, £400 return on this one. His bet builder today is over 5 corners, over 1 card, over 1.5 goals in the first half, over 1.5 goals in the second half. He's put Celtic 3, St Mirren 1. He's placed a £100 bet on, and that returns £400. Here we go. There's your big bet for Mr. Maley this afternoon. Interesting one. Right, let me just change back screens because I've not done. We'll just talk about that. Do you think that we'll have no? Do you think they'll have a banner against the board today? No, I don't think so. Bratback's stats for scoring are amazing. Check them out. Yeah, I did. I remember them. Harold Bratback was so underrated. Wasn't he an accountant or something, Harold Bratback? He'd actually trained as an accountant, hadn't he? Very intelligent man. I wonder what he's doing now. Harold, the Top Gun pilot. Yeah, that's what he was like. Nice one, Tony Stewart. Hope Magnus as well. Just get the result today. 4-1 the Hoops. Ice Harold. The Lisbon Lions are the most important goal, winning 67. I think they were talking about. Why does everyone have to come in with it? You know, we're talking about Larsson and Harold at their time at Celtic. And I did say, out of the two of them, but Big Rab's got to come in. The Lisbon Lions got the most important goal, winning Lisbon 67. Shut you, you fucking stupid, big fucking baldy, specky feet, you bastard. Oh, God, I need food. Harold was class. It was that. Can you only get implants if the bone is strong? You can only get implants if the bone is. I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. A lot of people saying the speed of recovery to Magnus. But this is only when talk sport, Cecil. Talking about Coisty, I don't watch talk sport. I hardly watch football stuff when it's nothing to do with Celtic. Ralston in that team doesn't really give me confidence. Why no? Why not? I mean, who can we bring in realistically? Who can we? You're going to end up bringing in Hitati to play in that position. That's in all honesty. Unless you go three at the back, that upsets the apple cart in the team. They don't like three at the back. But you're going to end up, if I've got a fear, if anybody comes on, it could be Rio Hitati at that right back area. Martin O'Neill wasn't confident yesterday. Wasn't confident at all. Let's dive into some of the comments on this post. This will be a laugh. Sam the check over Iniacho, genuinely unsure what the Ox brings to the team. Tarantula, also lucky man to be starting again. Find a way to get your best players on the pitch. Find a way to get your best players uninjured would probably be better. Ralston, well, there's a very abusive one to Martin O'Neill. I think that Martin O'Neill knows best when it comes to the players. Oh, Jesus. That's a... Really? That's so wrong. So wrong. Watching... oh. No need for that. Ralston in the team. Come on, stop giving Ralston like stick like that. There's no need for it. Tony's been a fantastic servant for the club over the years. I'm on the Celtic, and there's our very own, Fozzie, getting pure mad with it. Ralston and Scales, you gotta love Twitter, sick of Tierney getting on the right and Sriracha, stick Tierney on the right. Tierney doesn't play on the right. I thought Iniacho and Sriracha might have started their impact in the second half last week. Well, they'll come on the second half of this week again. Honestly, trust Rio at right back before Ralston. He's a disaster waiting to happen. Let's go all in with a picture of Brendan Rodgers. The bench is stronger than the starting lineup. At least 4 of those players on the bench should be starting. Nothing will get a full house Celtic Park rocking like Big Tam missing sitter galore. Oh, the Celtic fan base, they're just so emotionally in touch. Surely Sriracha must be thinking, fuck this shit. We'll soon see when he signs a contract to sign for Celtic in the summer. What about selecting a striker? Celtic to be 1-0 up after Tam the Czech missed his 5 open goals. I love it. You do have to love it, don't you? Anyway, that is the team. Ralston's going to knock you out, says this comment. I'm just Ralston's going to knock you out. Hopefully not me. Mon the Bricky, he's getting some love on here, thank goodness. Ralston in that team doesn't really give me confidence. Big Tam wouldn't score in a chicken ranch. Why would Tam be in a chicken ranch? I've just got to ask these questions. Just broke my neck. 5-0. 5-0 today. How is Jesus Christ's sake? What's right with Tony? Even Martin O'Neill. Stevie Chalmers' most important goal historically. God almighty. We're talking about 2 players when they played for Celtic. You know, it's somebody asking the question. When the 2 of you played together, Henrik Larsson and Harold Brattbakk, which one of you scored the most important goal? Bradback was a pilot. There we go. No surprise Ralston would score the winner. I hope he does. And then just goes, milk, lemon, and chocolate, milk, lemon, and chocolate. Really just to piss everyone off. 1-1, let's get realistic from Typhoon McFlustery, who stays right outside Celtic Park and is yeah, we'll wait and see. Ralston, he is a not Ralston. Ralston would never be a pilot. It's he can't still be a pilot at this age, surely. Because I mean, he's bound to be cracking on. He's bound to be in his 60s by now. Well, he has to be in his 60s. Surely, Bratback wore glasses, and he could still shoot better than Tam the Czech. Go figure that one out. And he was a pilot. Oh man, 3-0 says Jim. Big Rab says keep your hair on. If I had some, I would, but I shaved it all off yesterday, mate, and it was glorious. When you look into that sink and you just see all the remnants of the hair that you've shaved off your head. It's absolutely beautiful. You should try it sometime. Petrov could hit a ball into the net. Where did that comment come from? Probably the same place as Tam the Czech's goal chances. In from the ether. How the hell's Big Tammy our striker? God, no way, man. It's going downhill. 1-1, unfortunately. 2-1 to Bournemouth now. What? Arsenal's bottle's gone. Who fucking cares? Jesus. Monet Ralston. Ralston was brilliant for a period under Ange. Martin O'Neill. Oh, Engels has played there before. He could be a chance. I won't be though. Engels at right back's an option? Oh, maybe no. Tam shouldn't be in the team. He's fucking hopeless. I'm so glad. I am. I'm so glad that Martin O'Neill's 74 years old and he's had a lifetime of football management, a lifetime of playing football. Remember that Martin O'Neill won the Champions League twice as a player. But here we are. The wonderful, wonderful coaches, managers, fans, customers of Celtic Football Club are saying that Martin O'Neill's got it wrong again. Got it wrong again. The keyboard warriors out in force as usual on Twitter. Yeah, it's fantastic place just to go for just shits and giggles, as it's the place of false, fake profile central, isn't it? 5-0 against Dundee. Did you? Did you said 5-0 against? I never said 5-0 against Dundee. God, I've never said 5 all season. 3-1. Benji goal. Martin should pull on a jersey. He's as good as the shite he sends out. Harold Bratback's only 55. No way. Is he? I'd have to change screens to check that. Harold Bratback's only 55. God almighty, so he is. There we go. Just a few years. There's everyone correcting me. Everyone went off. Is this? Wow, there you go. Yeah. How many one-on-ones with the keeper will Tam fluff his lines on? Oh. 3-0 Celtic. The same way Yang is hopeless. Okay. Oh man, I'm going to go and open beers. I'm going to open beers at this point. Beers and pizza are incoming. If he was called Antonio Ralestini, he'd still be shite. Where's everyone watching in Glasgow Town, Barra End, Copenhagen? What? Copenhagen? Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. What the fuck are you talking about Copenhagen for now? 3-0 today. I'll lose it with the comments. Coisty needs a hair transplant like Boyd has done. What game is this? I have no idea. Big Tam should be running at Aintree at 5 o'clock. How many points have I got now? I need to go into the other section. I need to come off this screen. Bookies have suspended betting on Tam's miss. It's because he's moved in on Yang's. Hey, get in there. Oh, where's the noise? Bookies have, bookies have suspended betting on Tam's misses because he's moved in on Yang's. Dum. Okay, I get it. How come I got a hashtag number? I have no idea. How come you got a hashtag number? Bog Tambo scored today 4-1 Celtic. That's the special edition badge. The special edition badge. Watching the Grand watching everyone's watching the Grand National. I don't even know what the numbers are. There's loads of people online. Here, live Fig Govan says Jimmy behind enemy lines. Harold Blackback is still a pilot and a business consultant, born in 1971. Fuck me, Harold Blackback's doing no bad for himself, and he's slightly older than me. Not that I'm jealous. I'm sitting here doing this, and Blackback's a pilot and business consultant. Oh, life, life choices, isn't it? That is all about life choices. That is just fair play to Harold. I flew a plane before, a Cessna, from Glenrothes Airport. Must must be communion or tumbleweed moments there. Yes, there was tumbleweed moments there. I did accept that, and it wasn't me that said it. I just added to the joke. You know, it was Gav Boy. Blame Gav Boy. Look, it's on the screen. There. Where is it? There. It's on the screen. Bookies have suspended betting on Tam's misses. I just added the bit that had moved in Yang's. Not all my fault. Even Martin took the ball off Yang. Fucking EasyJet. He's not a pilot with EasyJet. Not a chance. Can't believe that Tarantula is starting. That's what I'm going to call him, Tarantula, because he's got legs that go everywhere apart from right in the box. So I'm renaming Tam the Czech to Tam Tarantula. Can't even say it. Tam Tarantula, because his legs go everywhere apart from the right direction in the box. Harold still can't see. I'm on holiday in Greece and can't get the game. Are you doing a match podcast? Yes, I am doing a watch along. It won't be a running commentary, because I'm generally around about 30 seconds behind. Even if I go into Radio Scotland, which I've tried, I'm still behind on that. Super intelligent guy, Bratbad, calculated exactly the exact time to save Celtic. And was he not a pilot? Yeah, Kev, you're late to this to show. Live Ficada, a lawyer. Fucking Boyd, Danny Rowe. What is it with There's a thing. What is it with Rangers transplants? They've had a team transplant where their team died and they're resurrected as a new team. Danny Rose went from being bald to resurrected to what could only be looked as a wig. Chris Boyd had a hair transplant. Thank fuck I shaved my head. Honestly. Better off with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio up front. How long before Ralston gets booked? Oh my god. Tam is Carlsberg. When he gets drunk, the legs go everywhere. If Carlsberg did Tam, it would yeah. Could be 4 or 5-0, 6-0 if Tam the Czech puts them away. Have you put the pizza on, love? I'm just waiting on things getting thrown. Oh, yeah. Right, anyway, what time is it? We've got plenty of time yet. Another 10 minutes or so yet. He was a pilot for sure. Yes, he was a pilot. Right, let's take a shot of this, just in case we need it. For the other screen, when we can go back onto the full screen. Ooh, excuse me. Let's take that and then let's upload it to here. And let's change. Let's see if we can go with that. Put it up there. And we'll get the team. Full team up there. down that side of the screen. Yes, we'll have it like that today, I think. And yeah, been on for 45 minutes. I've just noticed that I haven't got the real comments bit up. I haven't got anything for YouTube up on this screen. I need to go to this. Let's go to YouTube and do this. Studio content live. And this is the one where we're live. Oh no, that's not too bad. Let's see who the top fans are today. Tony Stewart's top fan with 420 odd points. And then, yeah, I wonder if we can get the top fans bit up onto the screen. Better be way doing that. Gives you the top 50 fans. Interesting. You should be able to take that out, shouldn't you? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Whilst I digress. Chris Bald and teeth transplant. Just a coin talking about Chris Boyd. There's more chance of Big Tam scoring than you than you getting your pizza. No, there's more chance of me getting my pizza than Big Tam scoring, to be honest. Big Tam left back in the dressing room. Oh, the old jokes are the best. Became a pilot after he retired. I think he was a math teacher or something, says Stuart. Popping out for a coffee. Ireland needs a revolution. People are not taking any more shit. Save Ireland now. Yeah, I've been watching the stuff that's going on in Ireland. The protests. Big up the protests. Big up the fuel protest in Ireland. It's about time that countries acted a bit more like Spain and France with that type of thing, because it's always the case that it's you look across for yous that are on the little islands, and for us on the mainland, it's kind of it's normal to just protest and shut roads down. It's interesting and it's good to see it in Ireland. And maybe the UK should do something, but the UK doesn't have it. Oh, and there's one bit of good news today that I did see. Don't talk about politics on football, but the SNP are in pole position to have a wipeout of Labour and Tories in Scotland. Big up the SNP. Probably just got 100,000 unsubscribes. But anyway. Right, I'm off to the game hoops, says Eddie. Decent stream if you've been blocked recently. I don't think there are any decent streams. I am putting the... Where's the remote? I need to put the telly on now. Are you still watching telly? Yeah, you stick Netflix on, hen. Oh no, I'm going to have to do a restart because... Yeah, I'm going to have to do a restart before I go live. Anyway, right. I need to do an update, install update. Oh, really? Install, relaunch. Why is the telly not working? Yeah, I better get that sorted. We have a funny screen. Telly's not working. Anyway, one independence match. Yes, one independence. Heineken and dog needs some lemon. Cruz Campo need a lemon Cruz. Wait, nobody drinks lemon Cruz Campo. You do it. You can get it in. You can get it off the beer tap. Anyway, that's been done and dusted for this afternoon. It has been a lot bit quieter due to the good old horse racing on. A lot of people watching the horse racing before they head up to Celtic Park or in the pub watching it. Anyway, apart from Ralston, we'll start with the same team if we can do it. And the games are left. Be a big help for the players. Anyway. Right, that's me done and dusted. I shall see you all on the watch along. Have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world. And let's get a good result today. Plenty of goals because Hearts, the Jambos, are playing at the same time. And if they drop any goals today, can Celtic take advantage of it? Let's hope they can. Have a fantastic day, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world.